Monday, people will be driving 30 feet below ground, but before that happens, you're asking CDOT for some answers to some of drivers' biggest questions.
Yeah, absolutely, Corey. It's such a big change for drivers that have been commuting along I-70 for really the majority of their life. They've been traveling on that viaduct that's 30 feet above ground, and now they're going to be driving on this lowered portion. So we do want to bring in CDOT spokesperson Stacia Sellers to kind of talk to us about the big changes that drivers can expect. So kind of run through how you want drivers to be prepared when this shift happens.
Yeah, so right now travelers are driving on I-70, which is 6 lanes across. So they are going to be shifted down, and that's going to be 6 lanes across as well. So it's not going to be a big change there. It's obviously going to be a new configuration. There's going to be a lot of aesthetic changes that folks need to be prepared for, but we really need people to just continue to drive, and so that we're reducing any chance for congestion or even worse, crashes.
And gosh, this is a big 2-mile stretch here, and there's a really cool tunnel. I want you to talk to the viewers and tell them about some of the really neat features you've got in the tunnel, safety features and all sorts of cool stuff.
Yeah, so we have fire life safety equipment installed within the cover top. So it's not technically a tunnel, but we really were thinking about what happens if our family members were stuck underneath the cover, let's say in events that there's a car fire. So we have fire life safety systems in place. So there's a sprinkler system similar to the Eisenhower Johnson Memorial Tunnel. So that system will go off to suppress the flames. We also have jet fans in place to help blow the smoke out of the cover top. And then we have Denver Fire Department, which is really down the street, who can come in and extinguish the flames. We also have the jet fans in place to help to push some of the pollutants out if traffic is at a standstill underneath the cover top for 27 minutes. And be sure that the pollutants are not going to be pushed out into the community. That is a system in place that we really used a lot of technology to make sure that was not happening.
And on that same note of pollutants in the air, when you actually do begin demolition of the old viaduct, you're going to have a lot more things that you're going to be doing to kind of keep pollution and air quality down as well.
Yeah, so we actually have dozens of environmental mitigations in place as part of this project. We're obviously next to a community, in some places less than 100 feet away from residential homes. So it's really important to us as we're doing demolition activities that we're monitoring any dust particulates that get kicked up in the air. Obviously, with any demolition activities, there is going to be a little bit of dust. So we are going to have air monitors set up in different locations within the neighborhood that's going to test, make sure we're not even reaching unhealthy qualities. And then also, we're going to be recycling a lot of what's coming off of the viaduct and reusing it as we're building out the eastbound lanes.
Very cool. Stacia, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Of course, we're going to have much more on the mile high shift and this big closure happening this weekend coming up for you. Back to you.
Yeah, this really is reminding me of the Eisenhower Johnson tunnels with those jet fans that they were talking about and the fire systems that are in place there. Wow. All right, Erica, thank you.